It also doesn't have a purport, but 35th shloka is a very famous shloka. So I think we can chant together that verse. So 33, 34, I will just read it. Aho yesham varam janma sarva pran upajivanam sujhanashreya yesham vai vimukhayanti namhina. Just see how these trees are maintaining every living entity. Their birth is successful. Their behavior is just like that of great personalities. For anyone who asks anything from a tree never goes away disappointed. This translation is quoted from Srila Prabhupada's Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adilila 9:46. Patra pushpa phala chaya mula valkala dharubi khanda niryas basmasi tokmai khaman pitanbhathe. These trees fulfill one's desires with their leaves, flowers, and fruits, their shade, roots, bark, and wood, and also with their fragrance, sap, ashes, pulp, and shoots. So, this verse we can chant 35. Please repeat. Etavat janma sapalyam dekhinam iha dekhishu pranaihi artaihi diya vacha shreyah आचरणं सदा एतावज्जन्म साफल्यं देखिनामिह देहिषु प्राणैरर्थैर्दिया वाचा श्रेयाचरणं सदा एतावज्जन्म साफल्यं देखिनामिह देहिषु प्राणैरर्थैर्दिया वाचा श्रेयाचरणं सदा एतावज्जन्म साफल्यं देखिनामिह देहिषु प्राणैरर्थैर्दिया वाचा श्रेयाचरणं सदा. एतावज्जन्म साफल्यं देखिनामिह देहिषु प्राणैरर्थैर्दिया वाचा श्रेय आचरणं सदा एतावज्जन्म साफल्यं देखिनामिह देहिषु प्राणैरर्थैर्दिया वाचा श्रेय आचरणं सदा एतावज्जन्म साफल्यं देखिनामिह देहिषु प्राणैरर्थैर्दिया वाचा श्रेय आचरणं सदा एतावज्जन्म साफल्यं देहिनामिह देहिषु एतावज्जन्म साफल्यम् देहिनामिह देहिषु प्राणैरर्थैर्दिया वाचा श्रेय आचरणं सदा एतावत् up to this janma of birth, sapalyam, perfection, dehinam, of every living being, iha, in this world, dehishu, toward those who are embodied, pranaihi, by life, artaihi, by wealth, diya, by intelligence, vacha, by words, shreya, eternal good fortune, acharanam, acting acting practically, sada, always. Translation: it is the duty of every living being to perform welfare activities for the benefit of others with his life, wealth, intelligence, and words. This translation is quoted from Srila Prabhupada's Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela 9:42. Iti prabhada stapakha phala pushpa tato karaihi dharanam namra shakhanam madhyato yamanam kataha. Thus, moving among the trees whose branches were bent low by their abundance of twigs, fruits, flowers, and leaves, Lord Krishna came to the Yamuna river. Tatragha prayatyapa sumristha sthala shiva tato nripa swayam gopa kamam swadu papurichalam. The cowherd boys let the cows drink the clear, cool, and wholesome water of Yamuna. O King Parikshit, the cowherd boys themselves also drank that water, sweet water, to their full satisfaction. Tasya upavane kaman charayanta pashun nripa Krishna Ramaha upagamya Kshutatra idam abrubhayana. Then, O King, the cowherd boys began herding the animals in a leisurely way within a small forest along the Yamuna. But soon they became afflicted by hunger, and approaching Krishna and Balarama spoke as follows. Purport. Srila Jiva Goswami explains that the cowherd boys were concerned that Krishna would be hungry, and thus they feigned their own hunger so that Krishna and Balarama would make suitable arrangements to eat. Thus, in the purpose of by humble servants of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, to the 10th canto, 22nd chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Krishna Steals the Garments of the Unmarried Gopis. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Putale Srimate Bhakti Vikasa Swami Tina. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Putale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tina. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prachare Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Prashate Deshtare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we are continuing to hear this chapter where Krishna steals the garments of the gopis. So we are in the end of the chapter. So last verse, yesterday we heard Lord Krishna says, O Stoka Krishna and Amshu, O Sudama, Shubala and Arjuna, O Vishala, Vrishabha, Ojasvi, Devaprasa and Varutapa, just see these greatly fortunate trees whose lives are completely dedicated to the benefit of others, even while tolerating the wind, rain, heat and snow. They protect us from these elements. So this is the yesterday verse we heard. So Lord Krishna and other gopas, they're just seeing these wonderful trees and speaking about those trees, how they are beneficial to others. They are like great saintly persons. When someone approaches saintly persons, they never go away with a disappointment. So they don't they give everything, the saintly persons, for the others' benefit. So here this comparison, these trees compared to the saintly persons is very appropriate. So today verse is also same, the description is continuous. So yesterday we heard how giving spiritual knowledge to the others, that's a real the benefit. There are, of course, in the world there are so many people are trying to help others by material means, by giving food, by giving cloth, by giving education, by giving this, that. So many things people are trying to give to others, and in that way they are trying to be happy. They are trying to be satisfied by giving to others. But actually, real thing, when you are completely will be satisfied, and person who receives also when completely satisfied, that is only thing is the spiritual knowledge. Without that, if any material things you give, that may satisfy temporarily. And the person who gives also just satisfy mental level, that you see, I'm so great, I'm giving, I'm helping others are getting benefited. So they are just in the material platform only. That happiness is not the real happiness. So therefore, we can see all over the world that there are so many different organizations, different clubs, and so many people are trying to help. The government also making so many projects, so many plans to help the people, but ultimately people remain, unhappy. They are not happy. They are suffering. The sufferings are actually is increases because they do not know what is the real benefit of the people. So here, these trees are compared to the saintly persons, and the trees are really giving everything. The description, if you see here, the verse 33, it says that just see how these trees are maintaining every living entity. Their birth is successful. So their behavior is just like the great personalities. For anyone who asks anything from the tree never goes away disappointed. So, actually, if you see according to Vedic civilization, the Kshatriyas, the kings, also consider great personalities. In the past, the rulers, they were a follower of Sanatana Dharma, and they know what is Papa, Punya, and all these things. So they were taking guidance from the Brahmanas, from the sadhus. So they know what is dharma, what is adharma. So they were ruling according to the Shastra, and they were really trying to help the citizens to improve their life, to bring up their spiritual life, and also take care of their material needs. So when the people approached the king for some help, and the king used to give a lot of charity. So king will never refuse. So like yesterday we heard some of the, like that King Sibi, how he was ready to give up his body also, just for the sake of satisfying that eagle. So that much the kings were very pious people. So therefore the trees are compared to these great Kshatriyas, great personalities. So the trees gives everything for the benefit of others. I don't know, today the modern city boys may not know. The city boys, when you ask them from where you get the milk, they say this is from the supermarket. So for these people will not help to understand this comparison. This is so appropriate. I born in village and brought up in village. For me is so easy to relate it, because in the village when you grow up, the trees, you understand how much is every single tree is valuable. For example, you just take on palm tree. For city people, it's nothing. It's just one palm tree. It's, maybe sometime they will appreciate, like when summer comes, it gives nice this nongu, which cools the body. Only maybe that much they can appreciate. But actually, from the palm tree, if you just observe how many things people getting benefited by that. So every year in the winter season, the palm fruit, tal fruit, the just previous chapter we were reading, Krishna and all the cowherd boys, they went to that Talavana and, trying to get that fruit. This was so nice fragrance and nice taste and everything. So in the village, so much this fruit will be there in the winter season. And the people will eat it, those fruits. And the seeds, which is inside the fruit, they will not throw it. They will save it in one side, one corner somewhere in the front of nearby their house or somewhere in the line. They will save all the seeds. If you see those seeds, it will look like some garbage for use, useful for nothing, like that you will think. But actually, those seeds, what they will do after the winter season over, take all these piles of seeds, pile up some mud, and then plant it inside the mud and cover with the mud those seeds. So in 1 month time, you will see those seeds sprout. The sprouting comes up. So that time, if you take out those seeds, you cut those seeds. Inside the seeds, you get very nice, soft sponge, like some, sweet. No one can make this kind of preparation. It's a nature. It's nature gives such a sweet. A small piece will be like this, but so sweet. So you can just eat those things. And the rest of the seed, which hard portion, that people can use for firewood, for cooking. And then, if you don't take out when it's sprouted, that seed, if you leave it a little more, the sprout comes up to this much, then if you dig out, the root will be there. So the panagalang that you see sometimes on the roadside, they sell this like a drumstick kind of thing, the brown color, the root from the palm trees. That you can get. And then, you can take that you can, take and boil it and then eat. Is very nice taste. And it's very healthy also. And then, if the tree grows up, then, you get the nongu, you get the palm leaves, which is used for the, for the houses in the village. They make this thatched roof. And so many other things. Nowadays, people are making this hand fan from these palm leaves. And so many other, if you go to Puri, all these prasadam boxes, what is this? Made of the palm leaves. All these prasadam boxes. So like that, every single part is used. And then when tree grows up, you get all these things. And then sometimes, unfortunately, some of the trees are cut down. Like I remember when I was in the school, in my village, the first time they were making the road. So that time, the before that, the pathway was like for one polo cart only can go. That much a small, narrow road was there. It was not road, but it's just the pathway was muddy road. Then when they want to make it the tar road, proper road, and then that time they expanded. So on the side there are so many palm trees were there on all village, all the way. So they were cutting so many hundreds of trees. So that time when you cut the palm tree, also that time, and the top where the how you say and the middle of the tree where the leaves started to grow, that portion, if you cut, and you will get like this big white soft stuff, which you can also eat it, and so tasty. Nothing is compared to that. No, the 5-star hotel chef can make such a preparation. It's so wonderful. So like this, every single part of the tree, the palm tree, same thing with the coconut tree also. You can, go on describe even more, you can get from the coconut tree. Like that, every single tree, even from the cactus, you can get nice fruits. There are so many benefits you get from that, which is, city people have no idea. But so therefore, this is such a nice, very appropriate example is given. So everything is given for the benefit of others. So, but unfortunately, without understanding the value of this tree, Srila Prabhupada very often, whenever speaks about trees, he uses always this point to establish how the modern society don't understand the value of the tree. They cut, and what they do by cutting the trees, and they take to all this industry of these paper mills and produce so many nonsense magazines and newspapers and novels and so many books and so many things. They publish it, which is doesn't help anything to the society. And then this verse, next verse says, these trees fulfills one's desires with their leaves, flowers, fruits, their shade, roots, bark, and woods, and also with their fragrance, sap, ashes, pulp, and shoots. So many things. Everything is given. So then the famous verse comes. Etavad janma sapalyam dekhinam ihadesha. So this is the verse we chanted. This verse says, it is the duty of every living being to perform welfare activities for the benefit of others with his life, wealth, intelligence, and words. Pranair arthair dhyavacha. So everything should be utilized for the benefit of others. So now, when you speak about the benefit, Srila Prabhupada always speaks two kinds of benefit. One is Shreya and another is Preya. Shreya is the activities which are gives the ultimate benefit, which are auspicious thing, which are spiritual activities. And there are prayers, which is you give immediate, the quick result, immediate benefit. So today, modern society, so-called this advanced society, they are looking only at this temporary, immediate benefit. They have no idea about this Shreya, which is the ultimate beneficial thing. So the temporary thing, the people who have no knowledge, like children, Prabhupada gives always this example. Children always likes to play. Prabhupada says that even Krishna would like to play all the time with Gopas. Even for taking lunch, Mother Yashoda has to come all the way from the house and call Krishna, please come. Somehow she has to inspire Krishna to come for the lunch. Otherwise, Krishna wants to just play all day. And Prabhupada, he speaks about himself also. When I was young, I would like to play. I wouldn't be happy to go to school. My father always supporting me. Only my mother will keep on mind just to take me to the school and bring it. So I don't miss the school like that. So Prabhupada, I mean, all of us have experience, unless you are these modern kids, nowadays they don't know what is play, They know play means the video game play, only that's their play in the mobile phone. That's only they know. But actually, the real playing, in the mud and climbing in the trees and, swimming in the lakes and all this, so enjoying. The kids likes to play. So that is because they are in ignorance, they have no idea what is the life and what is the goal of life. So they think that is, I am very happy, so why I have to go to school, why I have to study, why I have to do this, that, they think that's nice. But you can't live like that forever. So you will be growing up, then you have to know how to live the life, how to maintain the life. So you have to learn some things. But today the modern society, like these children, they are in ignorance. They have no idea what is real beneficial to them. So therefore, here is we see that we have to really make perfect our life. Like yesterday, Chitari Prabhu was quoting the famous verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita. What is that? Bharata bhumi te hoila manusya janmayar janma sartaka kare kara paropakara. The human form of life, first of all, we have to make our life perfect. We should understand what is the goal of life, why we are here, what is this world, what is our relationship with the Lord, and why we are going through all these sufferings which are we don't want, but we are forced to it. So we should ask all these questions and try to understand from the authorities from the scriptures, from the sadhus, from spiritual master. Then, once we understand these things, once we make our life successful, then we help others. So the sadhus, all our great acharyas, if you see, we were in Vrindavan, all of us we went, we see that all these Goswamis temples we visited, and we heard about those, all 6 Goswamis and different great devotees in Vrindavan. If you see, if you analyze their life, they were materially, almost all of them were very, very, elevated position, very, respected people. They were having very good wealth and everything. They given up. Nowadays, people completely opposite. Everybody wants to have a big money. Everybody wants to have a good relationship with big people, and good prestige and all these things. But if you see all these great personalities, they given up everything. But what they did after giving up all these things, really they worked for the benefit of others. By chanting holy name and serving Lord Krishna and preaching about the Lord Krishna. So that was the real benefit. That was really Shreya, the ultimate beneficial to everyone. Why? Because they are saintly persons. Saintly persons means they are, very close associates of the Supreme Lord. So because they are very close associates of the Lord, they get the same quality. When you associate with great personalities, you develop also all these great qualities. So Supreme Lord is, He is the real beneficiary for all the living entities. Sugridam Sarva Bhutanam. He is always thinking how to benefit all these conditioned souls in the material world. So therefore, all the sadhus, all the saintly persons, they also develop those qualities. So if you see in Bhagavatam 3rd canto, Kapiladev describes who are sadhus. The same words are given. In Bhagavad Gita, you see Sugridam Sarva Bhutanam, the same words, Sugridam Sarva Dehinam. Ajata Shatrava Shanta Sadhava Sadhu Titikshava Karanika Sadhava Sadhu Bhushana. So these are the qualities of saintly persons. They are the Sugrit. So this Sugrit word also Prabhupada very specifically explains every time. There are Bandhu, Sugrit, and like that. There are several words are there to describe the friends. But this Sugrit particular word is the real friends, real friends who are thinking about your benefit, So, because the Supreme Lord, He is real Father of all of us. He is real Father of all of us. So He is naturally thinking of our benefit. Because in the material world we are all suffering. Same way the devotees also think that how to help these conditioned souls, so they become para dukkha dukhi. They are not happy by seeing the conditioned souls suffering here. So they are trying to give this knowledge. So by the Prabhupada's mercy, this ISKCON movement is created, all over the world is spreaded, and not only the movement the Prabhupada gives, so the basis of this movement is the books, Srila Prabhupada books, means the knowledge about the soul, about God, about karma, about papa, punya, everything is there. The conditioned soul, to get out of this material world, enter into the spiritual world, from beginning to end, everything is given in those books. So if we just take advantage of it, and then we can make our life successful. So Srila Prabhupada is like these trees, or as compare these trees to the saintly person, he also, dedicated everything, prana, artha, dhya, vacha, everything. If you see what is Prabhupada's life, everything he given for the benefit of the whole world, actually. For everyone he given this opportunity, particularly the human form of life. For the human beings, this knowledge is given. So still we are in this human body, we should take advantage of it and get benefited. Of course, also, and this knowledge should be given to others. Then it's really will be benefited. So that is the idea of understanding these verses. So I stop here. If there any question or comment. Yes. So the question is how here is mentioned that the trees made their life successful, but how can you make your life successful when you are not in the human body? Like that's that's the basic idea. The knowledge is generally given for the human being, but the mercy by the Vaishnava's mercy, by the mercy of Krishna, from any body you can get perfect your life and liberate it. In Chaitanya Charitamrita you see Sivananda Sen, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's very dear associates, and he just on the way to Puri from Bengal, just one dog followed him, and of course all group of devotees were coming to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jagannath Darshan. So the dog was following, and the dog was following, he also felt, let it come, have a mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what happened, ultimately the dog, got prasadam from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's hand, and then ultimately, perfected the life, went to the spiritual world by giving up. So, from anybody, but generally the knowledge is given for the human life. But if by the mercy of sadhus, by the mercy of Krishna, From any life you can get perfected. And here in the Vrindavan, they are speaking about these trees. They are already perfected trees. Therefore they are in Vrindavan.